Hey, what's up guys, it's Trevor here. Welcome back to another video. Now today we will be going over how you can invest $100 with Robinhood. Now I've been getting a lot of questions on my Instagram of people asking me how and where do I invest my first $100. So today we'll be showing you how you can get started investing with Robinhood and picking a stock that best suits you. My goal with this investing is simple. I just want to invest money for the long term where I can have the money grow in value over time the next 30 or 40 years. So anyone can do this at any age as long as they have the courage to want to start investing for their retirement. Obviously Robinhood is 18 and older, but you can also have your parents sign you up as well as a custodian. Just by owning stocks, some stocks will pay you dividends. However, there's a giant misconception about how most gurus teach you that lead all the new investors to believe that they should be investing in dividend-paying stocks over growth stocks. But the reality is relying on dividends isn't really a viable strategy anymore, and you won't be making much, especially with a portfolio of only $100. So it's better just to invest in just growth stocks and the like button as well with capital gains and dividends rather than just straight dividends. Now all you need to do to get started is download the Robinhood app from the App Store or the Play Store depending on the operating system you're using, with a link down below inside the description. It is an affiliate link, so you do get a free stock, and I get a free stock as well. It helps support the channel, so feel free to use it if you want to. After you are finished setting it up, simply just launch the app and go through the sign up process. Now for the most part, the sign up process is super straightforward. Just requires some basics of email, name, last name, address, social security, and a bank account to transfer some funds into Robinhood. So after you set up Robinhood, it will just look like this inside of your main portfolio. Make sure to get your free stock when you click on the free stock or after you finish signing up. Now I'll be going over the basics of how the app works now. Alright, now we are inside of the Robinhood app, and from here, as you guys can see, it is my main portfolio, and in the top right we have free stock. Make sure to get your free stock once you have finished signing up, and it will look like a scratch off ticket kind of. But anyways, the main important thing is right down here. This is the list, is where it shows you what stocks you are watching. Now basically these stocks, you can go ahead and handpick them inside the list that you can customize, but for the most part these lists, you can create lists, add companies, and it's just like a super quick way to glance at some of the stocks that you look at. So this is mainly the first page inside of Robinhood. Now the next one we have the cash page, which is just about getting the Robinhood debit card, which I won't be covering inside of this video. It's actually not too useful, but I just got it because it just looks pretty neat. So for the most part, you don't really need to care too much about this. Next up we have the search icon, which will show you and allow you to search for different companies. Like let's say I type in Apple, and it'll show you my Apple stock. Now inside of here we have basic statistics about Apple and some recent news as well that you can go ahead and click and read more about. But down here we also have Q1 earnings, and then we have the 40 analyst ratings and what some other people from Morningstar are saying, what the Bulls and the Bears are saying. And then in here we have recent lists, and then some other stocks that other people own, and more about Apple. If you guys didn't already know what Apple originated from, it's all down below in here. So I'm going to show you how you can buy a stock now. So let's say I want to buy a stock of Apple, you simply just click trade. Now this is after hours right now, so it won't actually place an order, it will just put this in a queue. So from here you just click buy, and then from here it will either show you how much stocks you're going to buy, so or how many shares you're going to buy. So usually it'll just say how much shares you want to buy, but Robinhood does allow you to use fractional shares. So in the drop down arrow in the top right, you can go ahead and click on buy in dollars. So this is basically fractional shares. So let's say you only have $50 and you want to buy a stock of Apple. You just type in $50 and click on review, and then you basically just swipe up. Obviously I don't have enough buying power because I already invested this account in some VOO, but to the point where you start investing, I'll give you some recommendations of what stocks you can pick up. So basically I recommend VOO, VTI, QQQ are also some great ETFs to pick up, as these are all super safe and super reliable stocks that will go up in value over time the next 10 to 30 years. So as you guys can see, the past 50 years it has done 94.7%. Now inside of the fourth tab, we have basic messages of when you place an order, cancel an order, some different announcements as well inside of Robinhood app. And lastly, we have the profile, and in here is basically showcasing what you are invested in. Alright, now inside the profile tab, we have basic information about your portfolio. So we have what you are invested in. So mainly I'm investing in an ETF right now. So it shows you 97% are in an ETF and 3% is in a stock, which is one of the free stocks I got. But in here, it just shows you what kind of ETF. So I'm in a broad index ETF from Vanguard, which is VOO. And inside of the hamburger icon at the top right, we have some basic information about investing, your portfolio and your deposits, reoccurring investments, which is nice if you want to set up reoccurring investments. Dividend reinvestment, always have this enabled unless you want the dividends to buy something or basically withdraw it, but always for the long term use dividend reinvestment, always have this on. Options trading, I don't do too much about trading, so if you're watching this, you probably won't be doing trading, so just leave that disabled. Day trades, inside day trade settings, I don't really touch this, so leave it how it is. Inside transfers, we have how you can transfer more money into Robinhood, pay by check. Base Robinhood Gold is definitely not necessary. Inside notifications, we have some basic push notifications, and for the most part that is pretty much it. And also make sure to set Robinhood to the dark mode so it looks a lot nicer. Okay, there we go. That is everything about Robinhood and how you can start investing with Robinhood. If you do have any questions, leave them down below, and make sure to get your free stock with Robinhood using the link down below if you want to support the channel. And that wraps it up for this video on how you can start investing with $100. Once again, go back, I mentioned some stocks like VOO, VTI, QQQ are some stocks that are pretty reliable and you should put your first $100 in, definitely. So if this video helped you, make sure you smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe and comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.